Because I love Harry Potter, and I'm sure you're the same, I am always wondering what my life would be like if I were a wizard, what I would be like playing Quidditch, what I'd be like in Defense Against the Dark Arts or Potions class, and what I'd be like if I was trying to fight at the Battle of Hogwarts. Because I'm so obsessed with this alternate magical reality, I take a ton of online tests to give me the answers to those questions. Today is no different. I have found an online quiz which is going to take me through a sort of run through of the Battle of Hogwarts, and I'm going to see how I'd get on, if I'd survive, what I'd do in certain situations. Going into it, not really a big war person. I think my main goal would be to not die, obviously, and also help other people not die. So that's my game plan going into this. So we're starting simple. What house are you in? That is easy. It's Slytherin. Harry arrives at Hogwarts and says he needs help finding some items. What do you do? Honestly, I'm not in Gryffindor for a reason. I'm not brave. I wouldn't help him. I don't think I'm necessarily a bad Slytherin though, so I probably wouldn't rat him out. I'd probably just leave him to it. Okay, Harry confronts Snape in the Great Hall and raises his wand. They're about to duel, presumably. Do I tell Snape everything I know to help? Do I stand with Harry to avenge Dumbledore's death? Stay quiet so as to not draw attention to myself? Or open the door and let the order in? Again, honestly, I am probably a coward. I would stay quiet and not draw attention to myself. Voldemort's voice possesses everybody in the castle. Bring me Harry Potter and none shall die, he says. Do I stay quiet? I don't want to turn Harry over, but I'm afraid of the fight. I'll just let things take their natural course, probably. Turn Harry in. No one is worth the bloodshed of the battle to come. Never turn him in and fight anybody who tries, or kill him myself. Again, I'm just going to be a coward. This is going to be like the most boring, like, I'm trying to be realistic. I am not a hero or a martyr. I just would chill if there was a fight or a war going on. I'd be a conscientious objector. McGonagall announces that anybody who wishes to fight may do so. What do you do now? Do I fight, defend the castle, head back to the dorm and wait for it all to blow over, or fight, but not for Harry, fight for Voldemort? Oh god, this time I'm not cowering away. I am gonna defend the castle. Flitwick, Slughorn and Pomfrey, among others, begin casting a shield charm around the castle. Join in and help, leave them to it, and help Harry find the Horcruxes. Just one line of defence. I need to find other ways to protect the castle, or destroy it from the inside. I mean, I don't think I'm going to add much to the shield charm that these professors are doing. I'm probably going to see if there's anything else I can do to help protect the castle. After being bombarded with curses, the force field begins to fall. Death Eaters begin charging towards the castle and spells fly towards you. Do I man the boundaries and stop the Death Eaters invading the castle, whatever it takes? Probably not. Do I retreat to my dormitory? The safety precautions didn't work. It's time to lay low. Do I head back into the castle as there are young students who need protecting? Or if the castle doesn't stand a chance, do I join the Death Eaters and take the school down? I mean, there are young students who need protecting. I think I'd probably try and help people more vulnerable than me. I'm not going to stay and fight, definitely not. If the teacher's shield charm didn't work, I doubt me doing like a lock charm on a door is going to help much. I think I'd probably stay with young people who needed protecting. You see Fenrir Greyback plunge his teeth into the neck of Lavender Brown. As he does so, he looks directly up at you. That's fucking terrifying, isn't it? Do I run? It's too late for Lavender, but not for me. Fire curses at the werewolf to try and stop him. I have to save Lavender from the savagery. Grab a nearby first year and throw them at Greyback as bait, hopefully distracting him long enough for me to get away. Or slowly back away. He may have seen you, but he's probably too busy with Lavender to chase you. I mean, if I've seen his teeth go into Lavender, she's probably beyond saving. I honestly think I'd run away. I'm a coward, aren't I? I'm like full coward. You come across a Death Eater, Dolohov, and he's dueling with Lupin. Isn't he the one that kills Lupin? Suddenly, purple flames erupt from Dolohov's wand and Lupin falls to the floor. Christ, I guess he does. Jesus. Nice one, Dolohov, you call. You always hated that werewolf blood traitor. No, Lupin's like one of my favourite characters. I think apart from Luna, he's probably my favourite, so I'm not going to celebrate him dying. Avenge Lupin's death. Every curse you know can get fired at Dolohov until he turns and flees. Do I run and hide? He has skills. If he can kill Lupin, he can kill me. Or do I go and find Tonks? Hopefully she'll leave the battle and the baby won't grow up with no parents. I mean, I would like to save Tonks, but I honestly think given this answer tells us he's going to turn and flee, knowing that I'm safe, I'm going to fire some curses at him, get him away from the body. Hopefully I can recover Lupin's body and he can be buried peacefully and with some sort of dignity. You emerge from the castle and see dozens of groups of Death Eaters, Hogwarts teachers, students and magical creatures dueling in the grounds. Nearby, a giant and an acromantula move towards you. Do you fire curses at them to stop them coming for you? I don't think that would work. If they're heading towards the castle, I have to use myself as bait to lead them away and in the other direction. I don't think I'm that brave. I'd love to do that one, but I don't think I'm brave enough for it. Convince them to start attacking each other rather than coming for you. Doesn't sound like a time for diplomacy. Run like crazy. That's what I'd do. The explosion on your left catches your attention. As you look around, you see the body of Fred Weasley spread lifelessly to the floor. His older brother Percy collapses to his knees beside him. Christ, that came out of nowhere. I was not expecting that question. God. Do I help Percy get the body to safety? Celebrate one less Weasley is a good thing for the wizarding world. God, imagine someone picking that one. Wait for Percy to move the body into the castle, then use an enchantment to rebuild the wall. Hogwarts needs all the defences it can get. It's unfortunately too late for Fred. You must get back to the battle and help. Probably help Percy pick the body up and get it to safety. Fred's death is unlike any other death in the series for me. It's by far the saddest. I'm doing whatever I can to make it a little bit better. After another message from Voldemort, the battle comes to a brief halt, and Harry makes his way alone to the Forbidden Forest. Harry's got this covered. Use this time to help heal the wounded in the castle. The castle's protective enchantments need to be replenished. That's what you'll focus on. Follow Potter to make sure he doesn't run away at the last minute. Maybe the Dark Lord will believe you delivered him personally. I think I'm healing the wounded. It was between that and the protective enchantments. No way I'm going with Harry to face Voldemort. Not a chance. I would die. Voldemort returns to the castle with Harry's seemingly lifeless body. He announces that he has won and anybody who wishes to live should join him. Do I join Neville in telling everybody that it's not over? Harry would want you to not give up. Do I fire a killing curse at Voldemort? He thinks he's won and he's vulnerable. Run and hide. If Harry Potter is dead, it's over. Fleeing is your only way to survive. Or join Voldemort. If I'm going to be brave, rather than stand there and say it's not over and invigorate everyone, because Neville's got that covered. If I was going to be brave, I'd fire curses at Voldemort. But I'm not brave, so I'm going to run and hide. It turns out Harry isn't dead, and now you find yourself in the Great Hall. Neville slashes Nagini's head off with the sword of Gryffindor, and Voldemort turns to him in a furious rage. Do I help Neville? Stand beside him as he duels Voldemort? Twice the firepower. Help Voldemort. This is a make or break, and you can prove yourself of worth to the Dark Lord. Keep your distance, but cast shield charms around Neville subtly. Looks like everyone's got this under control. Time to head off. I'm probably gonna, from a distance, use shield charms. Anything that keeps me out of harm's way. As you cross the Great Hall, you see Molly Weasley locked in a duel with Bellatrix, the latter's maniacal laughter filling the hall. Do I curse Bellatrix to end her murderous rampage? Curse Molly, since Bellatrix is in the Dark Lord's inner circle. Molly's got this covered. See if anyone else needs my help. Or, since Bellatrix is fighting to kill, cast protective charms on Molly from a safe distance. I mean, it's like the Neville thing all over again. That's obviously what I'm going to do so I don't get killed myself. It's all come down to this. Harry and Voldemort in a one-on-one duel in the courtyard. A battle of words to start with, evolving into a duel, which Harry wins. Voldemort is killed by his own rebounded curse and falls lifelessly to the ground. Do I cheer, feeling jubilation? Do I release a huge sigh of relief? Probably that one, based on how I've acted through the whole battle. The immediate danger is over, but are there more Death Eaters? Where are the people you care about? It's not over yet. We must get back to the castle. Or do you shoot a killing curse at Harry? Voldemort may be gone, but his legacy is not. If you do what Tom Riddle could not, you will be heralded as the greatest dark wizard of all time. One of the two, either sigh with relief or check back in the castle. I don't think I'm vigilant enough. That's Mad Eye Moody's job. I'd probably sigh with relief and leave the heroes to do the hero job. Okay, let's see what I am. You survived, but you didn't help much. Sounds about right, yeah. You survived, which is the main thing. You did it by hiding and staying away from the fight. Nobody could blame you, really. The battle was terrifying after all. I definitely thought they were going to shame me for being a coward here. But, I mean, magic battles are scary, especially when they have people trying to kill you, people like Voldemort and Bellatrix and Fenrir Greyback. There is no way I'm getting involved in that. Also, there are definitely braver and stronger wizards than me out there fighting. I don't want to get in their way. Definitely just trying to save me, save other people where I can without putting myself in harm's way. And I'm fine with that. That's how I live my life. Just getting by and staying happy and safe. That's me. I will leave the link to this quiz down in the description box if you want to check it out. Let me know in the comments what results you got. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links are in the description. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching and fighting with me.